Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back. Well, it's been made official. The Calgary Flames have officially pulled out of the arena deal because they don't want to pay an extra $10 million for sidewalks, roadways. They talk about, increasing costs. Have you ever seen a building project that has not cost more than initially budgeted? I can't count of very many. I don't see very many building projects that, hey, we're projecting it to cost, $100 million or, $150 million. But you know what? Doggone it. We did it. $150 million was the budget. Hey, we did it for $100 million. Here's that extra $50 million back. Do you ever see that? I never have. I have never seen a building project that comes in under the budget. Has it happened? I'm pretty sure it has. It's happened in different places, I'm pretty sure. But it's rare. And for the Calgary Flames to bail on what was a $500 million project because of, as they say, increasing costs. That increasing cost is $9.7 million. And they don't want to pay they're drawing their line. We don't want to pay this extra money. You're wanting the city to kick in all this extra money. You want the city to pay for most of this. And this is the thing. Public funding of arenas is always a risky thing. Because you're increasing the tax burden on the people in the city to cover the arenas. Now, of course, there's always the, we're going to have this that's going to go toward this. Like when they built not TCF Bank Stadium, here in Minneapolis, where the Vikings play, US Bank Stadium. They built that selling the people of Minneapolis and the state of Minnesota that, hey, it's gonna be fully funded by the e-pull tabs. Yeah, no, that didn't quite work out the way they wanted, because stuff like that never does. It's always a risky thing, publicly funded buildings, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to build an arena. And I'm one of those that, the city and obviously the people of Calgary were willing to do this. They were willing to, increase their tax burden or whatever funding that they were doing. They were good with it, because it was supposed to be pretty much an even split from what I've read. And I'll link in the description here the ESPN article that talks about them officially pulling out. I'll link that in the description. But for then Calgary, this sounds like a similar thing to what happened with the Hartford Whalers and what led them to move to Carolina. Because Peter Karmanos at the time, they had a whole deal worked out for a new arena and all that, and then he then comes and tells the city, well, no, I want you to kick in like an extra $40 million because that's the amount of money I'm going to lose while this new arena is being built. And the city of Hartford said, screw you. We're not doing that. Screw you. Unfortunately, the city of Hartford then lost their team. They went down to North Carolina, where people in North Carolina at first was like, "What is this? Why do we have these guys?" They could, attendance was horrible, and it took a few years to get under it, and even then, it still took like 3 years to build an arena down there for the Carolina Hurricanes. This has a seemingly a similarly eerie ring to it, where Calgary, now granted, it's not as much as it was when Peter Carmanos did it, but still, you agreed to split the arena costs, and obviously the budget is always going to go up. No matter what project you're doing, it's always going to go up. That's facts. Like I said, very rarely does a building come in under budget. But for Calgary to pull out and walk away from this deal, where they say, "Oh, we'll keep playing in the Saddle Dome," for how long? I mean, it's been since 1983. I was 6 years old when they started playing in that building. It's been a good building, but right now it's not on par with any of the other buildings. And call me crazy, but I mean, again, like I said, public money is always a risky thing. That's why, to me, it should at least be a 50-50 thing, where the team kicks in half, the city kicks in half. Hell, I think the team should probably kick in even more for it, because they're making, they're the ones who are, the owners are the ones who they're billionaires, millionaires. They can kick in a little extra, but to walk away from a building project that literally was supposed to be started, breaking ground next month, toward the end of next month, probably within the next 4 weeks, to pull out of that deal, I think that's a mistake. And I mean, honestly, I think the Calgary Flames organization, just figure it out. Just figure out a way to do that, to get this arena started. You need a new building. It's crazy how they've done this. I don't know why. I don't get why. But they've officially pulled out of the arena deal. Now I don't know what's going to end up happening. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So I figured I'd come on here and kind of give a little update on that. Again, I will link to the description, or I will link in the description to the article, the ESPN article. And again, what do you guys think? Smart on their part or dumb on their part? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. And again, if there's anybody new out there that's just cruising around, happened to come across this video or one of my other videos, hopefully, if you watch them, hopefully you watch them. Hopefully you like it. If you like it, hit the subscribe button. Don't mind that. That's our dog Annabelle barking outside the door, probably wanting to get in. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Dumb or smart? Let me know your guys' thoughts. And again, anybody new out there, just happened to come across one of my videos. Hopefully you like them. If you like it, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. And I'll talk to you guys again real soon.